Hi, Michael.
Hello.
Hello.
You alright?
Hello.
Hi,
Well,
Fiona.
we haven't seen you since yesterday. Or was it Sunday?
It was Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday.
right.
Yeah.
I've just been looking up the Bernina Express. You can Google it. And I've just said to Alex, are you going on the Bernina Express? And he said yes. And it looks fabulous. It's the one that takes them right through the Alps, you know?
Oh, amazing.
Looks amazing.
Fabulous views and everything. Look great.
Fantastic.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure they're having a crap time. Absolutely hating every minute of it.
I know.
Yeah. Absolutely one of them things you'll never forget.
Mm-hmm.
I've been with Uncle Brian the day. There's our Fran. Hiya, Fran.
Hi, Fran.
How he's doing?
You
Is
alright?
he still awake?
He's coming.
Still awake.
You've tired him out. You might only be on for about an hour if that's all right.
You
No,
can stay on as long as he wants, as long as it's 3 hours.
Did you go to the pub?
You're
Yeah,
not
but-
allowed to. Hang on, I'll just see if he's on his way. Michael, are you still playing at Trillions?
Yeah, we are. When are we
Oh.
playing there? Let me have a look.
Is it the 4th or the 3rd or the something?
Fourth sounds right. Let me just have a look at that gig, guys.
It's like Saturday.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. November the 4th. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine and Audio Slave. Yeah, 4th of November.
Next week. What time you on?
So it'll be typically Audio Slave at about 8:30 and then Rage at about 9:30 type of thing.
All right. Okay. Aiming to get there.
When are you going to be?
You what, sorry?
I said I'm aiming to get there.
Great, that'll be ideal. Superb.
But is anybody else going?
I don't know. We might.
Well, mate, we generally do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
I just depends as a Newcastle match on that Saturday. I'll
Yeah.
have a look.
Well, you'll be in
Yeah.
town.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Stay in
the-
town. Yeah.
Look, when we came in today, Lucy wasn't talking to her.
Who?
Lucy wouldn't talk
What's
to
it
her.
out?
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
We went into a box and
She just
faced
curls
it.
up in the hop.
She curled enough up and just sat looking at her radiator.
Oh, how long had you been out for, like?
Well, I went out at probably about 11:30 and get in at about 4:15.
And I went out at 12:30 and didn't get back at the same time, just after 4.
Uh-huh.
So it was
In a
just
hop, yeah.
about 4 hours, but she was a bit
Oh.
upset. Actually, it was just under 4 hours. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
so she wasn't too keen.
Uh-huh.
And how was young Brian today?
I like when we went out, you know, how we were jogging around the park and whatnot. I enjoyed that.
Hey, Danny.
Right, how we doing?
Actually, oh,
I
hello.
went for a jog, Brian.
It was a jog around the park, I said.
Uh-huh.
We got tired.
I'm still heavy breathing.
Still had me breathing. Oh,
Well, you're still breathing. That's good.
Yeah.
Brian, did he? I would like you to tell the family about that. If you can remember about that pilot that got interviewed during the Battle of Britain.
Oh, I'll save it for later.
All right.
The pilot that got interviewed. This sounds like
Go
a
on, you may
story.
as well start it now.
Is that Danny there, is it?
He's changing the subject
He
there.
is, isn't he?
Hello, Dan.
You noticed it, did you?
Yeah, that's all right. We'll let you go.
How you doing, Dan the man?
Good.
Are you off today or are you finished work for the day?
A long, long day.
Right.
What doing, son?
I did the on-site cave this morning.
Oh yeah.
And then we went canoeing this afternoon with the
Oh, that's
group.
good.
Canoeing. Oh, it's not bad.
Was it raining?
It was just very, very hard work.
Mm-hmm.
The rain doesn't
Canoe.
the rain doesn't bother you. It's more like
Mm-hmm.
Exhaustion.
yeah. And the cold. Actually, yeah, the rain a bit maybe, but I was wrapped up. I wasn't cold.
So
Yeah.
what made it hard, son? Or was it the group that you had?
No, it's just physical work, isn't it? Crawling
is.
through crawling through an on-site cave for 3 hours. That's got to be the most labour-intensive session. And then I had a kid that wouldn't come through because it's full of spiders. It's like massive spiders, and the kids wouldn't go. The kids don't like it.
Oh.
There's lots of
Just
people
got-
Get him
like
through
spiders.
eventually or not.
No, I had to call someone up to get them out.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Bloody
Were the-
hell.
Were the spiders on the web?
Yeah, just loads of them just about in the cave. Just built. It's a built cave. It's square most of the way, and it varies from this big to as big as my room.
Never.
And it's just like sheds and tunnels, tubes, sheds, tunnels.
The things you learn on live jam, eh?
I'm really
And
amazed.
there's a climbing wall bit. There's a bit where there's a really deep water. There's 2 bits where there's deep water.
Oh, some water. Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds quite intense, mate, to put the kids through.
I was.
I'm going to take you through it, Dad.
Oh, aye, that's fine, son. You can go through and clear the spiders out first, eh?
You'll just have to put up with it.
If you can clear the spiders and the kids out, I'll be alright.
There'll be no kids in there. How to get used?
I'll go through it, son. I'll tell you what, whatever you put me through when I'm down there, I'll make sure that I don't embarrass myself and I'll do it.
There'll be no pleasure for Tony unless you panic.
No, I had to keep,
No.
I kept me cool on the climbing wall and I done well.
I don't know. Like it's just nice, isn't it? It's funny.
Hmm?
You don't get your family on sessions. It's something different.
Yeah. I'm alright with it, son. I'll do whatever. I'll do whatever.
Is it the cave? Is it an old quarry or something, Danny?
Nah, it's literally just sheds and tunnels.
Oh.
Built out, made out of timber.
Oh, it's a homemade thing.
It's made out of timber and concrete.
Oh, right. I'm surprised your dad hasn't. I'm surprised your dad hasn't had the timber, like.
Yeah.
Aye. Yeah.
So
I
one
didn't
of the
realise
jobs.
it was from outside, but I didn't realise they had to go through water and stuff like that when they went in.
Yeah, it's massive. It's like probably around 500 meters.
Aye. Well. Aye.
Superb.
Well, at least you're not in the kitchen because you want coming.
Yeah, I'm not no longer ever in there anymore ever.
Is that right?
Hey.
Hey,
Yeah,
are you in your second year? Are you in your second year now? Officially.
No, but I've signed my contract today, so I'm gonna give that in tomorrow.
Right.
Brilliant.
So how are you going to get the food?
And I've got my minibus license next month, 29th of November. I'm saving me special porter for then.
Nice.
All right.
Uh-huh.
If I
Yeah.
get it.
How much have you got, like?
Porter, quite a bit.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So are you getting a rise now, Danny?
600 quid a month, it's went up. 150 quid.
Got up 150, right? Well, that's
Nice.
better than a kick
Yeah,
in the butt.
But I'm
No,
a kick in the
it's
teeth.
Yeah, it's mint. That's basically like my car insurance paid off, isn't it? If you think about it.
Brilliant.
Uh-huh.
Very handy, Sean. I'm
Yeah.
How
pleased
much
with
is
you.
your car insurance, Danny?
Quite a lot. It went up. It's at 800 quid now. Because I got
Right,
3 points.
Oh, yeah.
I used to buy 3 cars for that much.
Aye. I've bought cars for less than that, and my cheapest car was 350 quid.
Brian, it might save Danny some
You
money
got
if
a
you
free one. You got a free one before.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
put you down as a named driver, Brian. That would save some money. If we put you down as a named driver, you would
Right.
save money as an insurance.
It wouldn't.
I put Dion down on all of the company cars, and it saves us money.
Yeah, it wouldn't save me money if I put Uncle Brian on there.
Thank you, Danny.
Anybody over 80, you definitely don't put the name down as a named driver.
No.
Aye.
Funny.
Hey.
Um,
Aye.
Is that not discrimination?
It is.
Yeah.
It
So
is
the
a bit.
people,
It's
people
disgraceful.
that get
Brian.
paid the least have to pay the highest
I
insurance.
think if you put me down or Dion down, it'll save you money though, Dan.
Yeah, but you're already down on mine.
Right, that'll do it. Yeah. And what you do is, sometimes it helps if you go through the insurance, get the quote, and then because you're using one of the websites that remembers your details, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then go back through it again, and one of the questions is, who drives the car most of the time? I'm not sure how it's phrased. Try it as you, and then try it as me.
Yeah, but you can get in trouble for that.
No, they don't know how often I'm driving the car.
Yeah, maybe.
No one knows when I'm
I've
driving
got a
your
black
car
box.
when you're not.
Yeah, I've got a black box. I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
I haven't got a
okay,
cam.
yeah.
I mean, they're not monitors on a camera 24 hours a day.
No, they're not.
Danny at Con Fibre, I think Alex has dispensed with the black box this year.
Is he?
I think so. He told us, and I've got a memory like a sieve. Right, the
He was-
black box
he was-
is monitor how fast they can monitor how fast you're travelling and stuff like that.
Aye.
Aye.
I've read about them. Yeah.
Big brother watching you.
I've had one for 4 years, but I've had one for 4 years.
Yeah.
It must keep your insurance down a bit, surely.
Yeah,
can't
it does, yeah. And it keeps us going at the speed limit so I don't get caught by the cameras.
Well, a company that Alex was with was definitely, they were just messing about. They were making things up and saying,
I heard that. Yeah. I
uh,
don't think they wouldn't have been making things up, you know, Fiona. They just the box would have been giving them bollocks information.
Aye. That's more than likely.
Yeah.
Mine needs to say urgent warning if you speed again, like you'll be cancelled.
Yeah, that's what Alex has been getting.
But
But
Alex is never off the phone saying that it's wrong. This didn't happen. That happened. I think he got fed up with having to ring them.
yeah,
it's when you go like 40 mile an hour on the wrong road in the Team Belly or something. Because one of them's like 30, one's 40. You just get mixed up. That's what happened to me.
Oh, that went that fast.
Yeah, Morris 1000 didn't.
Hey, that was the best car I ever had.
It was a lovely car, that car.
Isn't it funny, Brian? But it would do 50 mile an hour, then the steering wheel would be shaking like that, and it was probably just the wheels balancing or something or tracking. No, I didn't know how to that. You just know it got to 50 mile an hour, was shaking itself in bed.
I think I used to get 60 miles an hour out of the goose.
Well, I
I can remember when we were going down to Middlesbrough or something, and then we trying to do 20. It was just about.
There you go. It's getting quicker by the day.
It was rapid and shaking that much.
I bet you were falling off.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
One of the wings went rotten on us, and I knew these couple of lads that had a garage down in Seg Hill, and I knew they were cheap and they were sort of friends of mine, so I took the Morris 1000 down, and I said, "Can you help us out?" "Oh, we'll have a look at it, Brian." "No, we've got nothing. There's a big hole in that," he says. "We've got nothing we could core it with, you know." Now this is quite embarrassing because I should be getting the next bit of the story and I've bloody forgot what I'm talking about.
I like it when that happens.
did you put something down to cover the hole?
Well, no, I've remembered. It was in an old church with a big old-fashioned fireplace, the garage. And I don't know if you young'uns know what a blazer is, but it's something you put up against the fire to make it draw when you get very hot. And I said, "What about that?" So they welded the bloody blazer into the front of my car. They didn't even cut the handle off. So it made it handy for lifting and carrying it up.
That's brilliant.
But I had the car for, I had it 3 or 4 years, but eventually the body gave out on us. Not my body, the type was my car. Aye. Then I had that was one of my best cars, that one.
Oh.
It was my first car. I bought it in Felon for £340.
Aye.
And I don't know how I had £340. I was talking about the day.
That's a lot of money, wasn't it?
But Mike Brian thinks that we got when Mum's estate cleared, we all got maybe 100 odd quid each or something.
It was 120 quid.
So I reckon that was had to be part of it because I wasn't earning enough
No.
to save £340.
No.
Yeah,
And you blew all your money on a car and sold it to Uncle Brian.
No, what it was when I got a company car, I give Brian the Morris 1000.
yes.
Mhm.
What was the company called, Bruce?
I'd have to think. Oh, did I go in the police force? I don't know. You know, I was in the police force with us. It might have been. It might have been Bernard.
Bernard must have given me a van or something.
Bernard will give us a car or a van, and you've got me car.
I
You've
was
never
the lucky one there, eh?
You've never paid for it, are you? You got out of working for Bernard.
I've never paid you for it because I've never got any change.
Aye. So, Danny, it's your turn.
I was going to say, you got to, what always amazes me in that room of yours, it just reminds me that you're back in Wrighton, the house in Wrighton.
Hey,
It looks like it,
It
doesn't
looks
it?
exactly like the attic room in Wrighton.
it's a lot smaller than that.
Yes, it is.
Have you got the window wide open?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been smoking happy back your leg?
No, I've been burning this wood. It's it smells really nice, and it's from Peru. And you burn it, and it's like incense.
Ah, nice.
Lovely.
Nice.
Right.
I'll show you.
You get done for having a fire.
No, it's not like that. It's just like incense, and you just get the smoke like that.
Lovely. Very nice.
It smells really, really nice.
Oh God.
Shane, what is it? You got it from Ireland?
Does it do anything for you psychologically?
No.
Just got the happy back out.
I love stuff
It's
like
a
that.
good title. Actually, it would be a good title for a song. Happy Backy.
Aye. That would be a good name for that group. The Happy Backies.
Aye.
What's that? Alistair Cook.
Happy Backy.
Aye, the Happy Backies, that's a good name, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you, Dad? Are you playing at the next Glastonbury or not?
Yeah, he is. He's playing.
Yes, I'm practicing already.
Brilliant.
I'll be chopping the bill out of mine.
Well, what we're doing is we're doing it in a different way where there's absolutely no pressure whatsoever. We're doing two main bands early, so the opposite way around to last time. We're doing the two main bands early, and then as soon as they're finished, there'll be effectively like what you get at a buskers. There'll be a drum kit, a bass amp, there'll be guitars, there'll be.
Yeah.
You just get up. Anyone who wants to get up gets up for as long or as little time as they want.
Yeah. Well, I expect you to be learning some of my numbers playing lead.
There's a special song, Grandad, that we'll have to play.
They were like, well, you actually done quite well out with the lads from the punk band last time, Dan.
Yeah. I want to get everyone up.
I'm all right with that.
That was amazing, wasn't it? Everyone was up.
Yeah, it
Your
was
dad's
brilliant.
surprisingly quiet there, is he?
Yes, I think he's fallen asleep, Uncle Brian.
I will.
Who are you looking at?
Only.
I froze.
Who's
Oh, yeah.
froze?
Hey,
Who's froze?
I was fascinated today to find that Henry and Margaret has bought some sort of ice pool that they climb in. And you know what the idea is? You climb in, it's full of ice, it's all iced up, and they climb in and they stay in there as long as they can.
10 minutes of cold water therapy a week. That's what they're really good for.
And I didn't realise in the big tent they've got a swimming pool where they can actually start swimming properly because they go on a ladder to get in, a ladder to go down into it, swim, but their feet they're attached to something
Pull them back, I think, elastic thing.
There's elastic thing pulling them back, so they're swimming against the current
Right.
to get their strength. Thought this is the bloody mad.
Oh, man.
I would say you were right there. like.
Swimming in cold lakes is mad enough without
I mean,
bloody ice
I
baths.
couldn't imagine just filling my bath up with cold water now and going sitting there for as long as you can. There didn't seem to be.
It's not as long as you can, Grandad. You don't go as long as you can.
No.
It's not good for you then. You do 10 minutes a week.
Well, she went in there for 8 minutes evidently, and now she's in hospital with frostbite.
That was
You
8
can,
hours.
you can go in like for more, but 10 minutes a week's the one that's proven to be good for you.
In the Scandinavian countries where they drill a hole in the ice on the big frozen lakes and then drop down into the frozen water, I think.
Yeah, they drop straight in and back out again, though, don't they?
Well, my boiler's been broken for a week actually on that topic, and I've been
Oh,
having
really?
a cold shower every one. It's been horrible.
Oh,
But,
damn.
like how it's colder than the water outside.
Are they going
Well,
to
wait a
fix it
minute.
then?
Why haven't they fixed it, son? You're entitled to hot water, I would think.
It's fixed now.
Oh, it's all right then. Because
Yeah, but I don't have hot water to do my dishes still.
No. Well, don't do that.
Just put them in the bin, Danny.
Get paper plates.
Yeah, but they're my plates, so.
All right, then. All right.
Right. Can you hear me all right on my microphone, or was it compressed?
No, I can hear you very well. Good.
Next.
He's just up for a drink when he's not finished.
Carrie, darling, Carrie, Carrie Brown, I cry. If I can't marry Carrie Brown, believe I'd rather die. Believe I'd rather die, boys, believe I'd rather die. First time I saw Carrie Brown, she was so young and fair. Looks like spring rain falling down, sunlight in her hair. Well, I'd never seen her face before, so I asked all around. She said her daddy owns a grocery store, she lives in Bristol town. Carrie, darling, Carrie, Carrie Brown, I cry. I can't marry Carrie Brown, believe I'd rather die. Believe I'd rather die, boys, believe I'd rather die. So I laid down this $10 down, but didn't need a thing. Just to touch sweet Carrie Brown when she handed me my change. Well, I hung around till the folks in town, scarce believe my eyes. My darling walking arm in arm with a boy named Billy Wise. Carrie, darling, Carrie, Carrie Brown, I cry. I can't marry Carrie Brown, believe I'd rather die. Believe I'd rather die, boys, believe I'd rather die. Walked around this penitent, made a broken man. My heart cried of Carrie Brown and a pistol in my hand. We met again on State Street, both Betty Wise and me. Well, I shot her in Virginia, Reddy died in Tennessee. Carrie, darling, Carrie, Carrie Brown, and I cry. I can't marry Carrie Brown, believe I'd rather die. Believe I'd rather die, boys, believe I'd rather die.
Now let me crystal chair, all I do is cry. Jerry bag of guilty and the judge says I must die. Well, I'm just a poor young man boy, I've never been 10. Well, I come to free the nation for the love of Carrie Brown. Carrie, darling, Carrie Brown, I cried. If I can marry Carrie Brown, believe I'd rather die. Believe I'd rather die, boys, believe I'd rather die.
Yeah.
Hey, very
Hey.
good.
Well
Joe,
done, Kelly.
turn your phone round,
Well
Joe.
done, Dan.
Landscape.
How are you doing, sis?
That's better.
Which
Hi,
country?
Joe.
We're in Italy,
Get in there.
Toronto.
Tirano,
Uh-huh.
or
Sorry.
is Torino, if I like to say it, Alex, to piss him off.
Did you
No.
get there?
What did you
What time is it?
Where's Alex?
Alex is getting ready for bed. He's in the shower.
say?
Oh,
Right, right.
Oh.
Superb.
So are you enjoying it, or is it very, very tiring, all this travelling?
No, it's been all right. It's been all right. Some of the night times are tiring because you don't sleep really well. The last one we did. I don't think either of us slept on the last one. I wish we'd done the daytime one
Uh-huh.
because it would have been actually a nice travel. But no,
Yeah.
it's fine. So we'll travel tomorrow to Switzerland.
Uh-huh.
what's your accommodation been like up to now?
It's been all right.
Generally.
Been all right. Very expensive, but it's been all right.
Well, if it's been very expensive, you'd be expecting it to be very nice.
No, just like the prices. I think after COVID, hotel prices. have
right,
gone up.
got you. Yes.
But no, we're traveling on the Bernina Express tomorrow.
Yeah.
That looks brilliant.
I've just looked it up before to see and asked Alex if you were travelling on. He said yes. So I'll have a look up. And it looks fabulous. I hope the weather's decent for you. You know, for the view.
It's been raining today and the cloud was like really, really low. So, I mean, the day we came up from La Spezia, because yesterday we went down from Florence. In the morning we're in Florence and then we got the train down to La Spezia on the coast. And then we came up from La Spezia, we came up to Girona on the Med. And then we went up, then we travelled up to Milan.
Right. Did you spend any time in Girona?
No, we came straight
No.
through it. But the Girona, then we went to Milan, and then we came up the side of Lake Como, and then above. Then you've come up into the Alps. But I mean, the cloud level was at 100
Very low.
meters,
Uh-huh.
very low. So
Hopefully tomorrow will be better.
I think Alex said it's going to rain tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. It'll still be nice.
Uh-huh.
It'll still be nice, but you might not see as much. But you're still going to be going up the height.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's had loads of tunnels and stuff like that, viaducts and all sorts, isn't it, going across the mountains?
Yeah, it's about 50 tunnels, I think.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah. It'd be great.
And then we get a high-speed train on the other side to Zurich.
To where?
Zurich.
Zurich. Oh,
All
Zurich.
right, all right.
And then you stop in Zurich.
Switzerland.
We'll stop
So
in-
you're stopping in tomorrow night. You should be in Zurich. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think we're in Zurich for 2 or 3 nights. Although I might go to Liechtenstein on the train just to take another country off.
You've not seen the world, but you've seen
And
Europe.
then Cologne in Germany, which
Uh-huh.
also looks rather nice. You're going up the Rhine Valley.
Uh-huh.
and then Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And then Alex is thinking about, because he'll have 1 day left on his pass,
Aye.
instead of flying back on KLM, coming around on the train.
Oh.
That's a bit different, isn't it?
Aye.
I'm not surprised at that.
Well, you think he's been on any training, he might have, you know, like got sick of it, but I can't say it. No.
Oh,
Lovely.
how's your
Yeah.
leg, Joe?
Very, very sore. Very, very sore.
Uh-huh.
Very, very swollen. But
How's
it's,
it?
It's swollen.
How did you do
Got
that, Joe?
arthritis.
it's arthritis, but I've also torn a ligament.
Oh, that's very painful.
Oh, there.
So
Look.
it's swollen up and very,
Looks
very,
like,
very painful.
Looks like streets in England.
Have you not got a tuber grip or anything to put on, Joe?
Oh,
I've
that's
got a
good.
tuber grip, I've got slow release painkillers, I've got ice spray,
Oh,
everything. I haven't got a good walking stick, Danny.
Yeah, well, you both do. You've got two, don't you?
Is that where you are, Joe?
Yeah.
Just zoom in. I can't see, but I think so. Yeah.
Let's have a quick zoom in. That is as far as I can get.
All right. No, yeah. Tiny little town up in the mountains. Amazing though. There's the mountains coming up. There's villages perched all the way up the hill, halfway up the hill.
Oh
All the
yeah.
way along. Churches and everything.
Oh, it is
And
mountains,
you go on
isn't it?
Street View, Dad.
Huh?
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Aye. That looks interesting, Danny. For you.
I know,
Doesn't
I'd
it?
love to go. Look at that.
Mhm. It looks like loads of mountains and hills for you to climb and all sorts.
I'd love to do a proper big mountain like that. Snow on the top.
We'll go through tomorrow will be amazing because it's like you go to pass up through San Moritz.
Are you in there?
Don't know. Yeah, I think we're both there. I don't know. If you can turn it the other way, it's better looking the other way at the station now. That's next door, I think. But anyway,
Man.
Nice place,
Look at that.
mind. Lovely
Look at that.
place. Oh,
Sure.
right,
Yeah.
hold on.
Is there many Italians there?
loads of Americans.
Is there?
Yeah.
Have you had another pizza?
Why did it do pictures there?
Actually, the restaurant we went in didn't do pizzas.
Ah,
Never.
I know. I might have one for breakfast tomorrow before I leave.
aye.
They'll be a bit different from our pizzas, will it?
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Now, Alex, I hope you got your guitar with you. I know you carried it all the way around the world just to get this song in.
We can't hear you.
It's a good job you can't hear us. I'm talking absolute shite.
He regrets not buying a guitar in Istanbul.
He wanted that. He wanted that instrument, didn't he? That Asian instrument.
Yeah.
Has he been around a few music shops?
No, only in Istanbul. We went to a street with a few of the Turkish guitars. I think that's
right. Brilliant.
that's the only one he had.
Tell him that you can always go back and get it later.
So I said I'll meet him for a weekend in Istanbul.
Absolutely.
So which is your favourite place up to now?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I like the train journey. Actually, we didn't stop, but I like the train journey through Bulgaria. It was a daytime one. But, I mean, Istanbul's lovely.
Yeah, I want to go.
And Istanbul was good for like a weekend, to be honest, if you could go a weekend there.
Yeah.
I want to go to Cappadocia. I want to go down to Cappadocia from Istanbul.
Right.
Have you been looking? Have you
not
looked,
yet.
Joe?
Yeah. And then, so I came up from Istanbul and I did an overnight train to Bulgaria and got off, went through. So again, the night trains, we were up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock for customs. border control, and then we got let off a train about 5 o'clock in the morning. It was raining, and then we went on all the way up. We got a couple of trains, 2 or 3 trains, all the way up Bulgaria. That was really nice. There was some really nice national parks. Can't get any photographs because from the train you're looking through the trees, and then you try and take a picture and you get a picture of trees. Yeah.
Aye.
And then we went all the way up through Bulgaria to a town called Rus on the Danube. So that was the first time across the Danube. And then we went to Bucharest. That was nice. In Romania. And then we got the overnight train from Romania to Hungary. We had a day in Budapest. And then we got another overnight train from Budapest to Bucharest.
No. Was it Slovakia?
No, we went to Bucharest.
Bucharest? Is that not Romania?
No, sorry, where I go? Bucharest. Yeah, Bucharest, Budapest, Bratislava.
Bratislava. Bratislava, the photos look lovely that you sent today. They look really funny.
Mm-hmm. And then we got the ferry up the Danube
Oh, that would be interesting.
to Vienna,
How long was that?
an hour and a half.
Aye, nice.
Even how long
Yeah,
How long was the train?
Which one? The longest train I think's been 17, 18 hours. The longest
Wow,
one.
that is hardcore.
Were the toilets all right on the trains?
At the moment.
There was only one.
Alright,
There was only one. There was only one that wasn't very good. It was a squat toilet. But normally, if you're in India and it's a squat toilet on a train, they're raised.
Aye.
So your feet are raised.
Yeah.
So but there was
Everything.
no raised foot thing. So it was piss on the floor.
Oh, right.
Nice.
But, so that was it. So then we went Bratislava, Vienna. Then we got an overnight train from Vienna to Florence. I went all the way down through Venice, but we didn't see it. It's obviously at night. And then arrived in Florence. Spent half a day in Florence, and then went to La Spezia last night.
What
Pretty
an
good,
adventure.
like.
Not bad.
That's where Myra, my friend, her husband has just died. They went on cruises sometimes. They spent all their money.
Aye.
They stopped off at where I think that way where you talk about La Spezia, and because she says they got a taxi in Florence.
Yeah.
So
Brilliant.
she was saying Florence is a lovely place. She was saying that was a really funny place.
Florence is lovely. Loads of coffee shops and things. We never saw Michelangelo's David because it was closed on a Monday because we were just going to go and take a penis picture for Michael.
Penis.
Tiny little one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
It's tiny little
Right.
Willie.
You've been to Florence, haven't you?
Well, I knew her well, actually.
I think he's been to.
You've been to one of the places in Italy.
Have you been to Venice?
Venice, about 5 times.
Oh, really?
Because Fran likes Venice, doesn't she?
Yeah. Fran and I have been quite a lot to Italy, but I've never been to Florence, but Fran has.
Yeah.
Beautiful place.
I've never been to Italy.
I've only ever been skiing.
We've been to some Italian restaurants in town.
Yeah.
That's close
Aye.
enough.
That's as close as I've been.
Hmm?
Yeah, as close as I've been as well.
I've been to Sorrento, but I would like to do the lakes, Lake Como,
Lake Garda.
etc. Yeah.
I want to do
Lake
Lake
Garda.
Garda. I want to drive to Lake Garda on a 3-weeker, stopping at all sorts of different places on the way, spending a week
Aye.
in Lake
That sounds
Garda,
good.
and then coming all the way back up through the Netherlands, and then you come.
Well,
you get
if you
North
drive up to Lake Garda, make sure you've got a decent heater in your car. It's bloody freezing.
Aye. Well, to be
Anyway,
fair, I'll be
you-
leaving this house.
Aye.
Do you not fancy cycling that instead of driving your car?
And the next cycling trip is from the Channel to the Med, 900 miles.
With that. So,
That's a kind of cycle, right?
Yeah, that's going to happen next year.
The A channel to the Med. That's crazy.
It's not as
900
far
miles.
as...
How is that? How is that enjoyable?
It's pleasure, son. It's brilliant.
It's not.
not-
I hate
it's not-
cycling, mate.
It's not as difficult as the Land's End to John O'Groats that we've done, apart from the Alps.
Is your arse not like? Are you not walking around like John Wayne after like every day?
It's like I've been to prison for 2 weeks. Mm,
With torture.
it's yeah. Aye, it's no, actually, I've got a good seat on my bike, and I've got some good. You put what you call
I've
butt,
got cycle
you
shows.
put butt wax on your, and this is not even a joke. You put like wax on your arse to stop it from rubbing. You got to get a very good seat, and then it takes about 3 days into the cycle ride before your arse gets used to it.
I
Some-
thought you had to take the top off the sheet and sit on that spiky bit that comes up out of the frame.
That's that's just for pleasure, Brian.
That's cool. Covering yourself.
Only. Yes, I'm not keen on biking.
No, it sounds to me like you know quite a lot about that side of it.
Aye. How embarrassing, but I sure hope
Never mind. You know what I mean?
You're talking on your backside as well.
Never buy your bike off Brian.
I want to bike.
He's obviously lost the saddle.
Yeah.
No, funny enough, I was cleaning one of the bedrooms out this morning. I found a bike under the bed.
Aye, I bet you did. Aye, it'll be probably about £1,000 worth, is it?
No, it's a bit more than that. Like, I never went in for a cheap bike.
Yeah. There's some of these special websites,
Yeah.
where you could probably sell the seat pool.
Yes, I see what you mean.
Mm.
I've seen you on there.
Yeah.
Right, on that bum note,
There's another one.
right, I'm just learning it.
Yeah, nice film.
Mother doesn't know where love is gone. Says it must be youth that keeps us feeling strong. See it in her face that's turned to eyes. And when she smiles, she shows the lines of sacrifice. And I know what they're saying as the sun begins to fade. And we made our love on wasteland. Through the barricades. Father made my history. He fought for what he thought would somehow set us free. Taught me what to say in school. I learned it off by heart, but that's now torn in two. And I know what they're saying in the music of parade. And we made our love on wasteland. Through the barricade. Born on different sides of life. We feel the same and feel all of this strife. Come to me when I'm asleep. Cross the lines and dance upon the street. And I know what they're saying as the drums begin to fade. And we made dancing as our hearts go to the grave. Yeah, we made our love always land through the barricade.
Hey, that's lovely.
Very good.
Very nice, John.
Hey, aye.
What's the history of that one then, Michael? Who wrote it?
Spandau Ballet, do you remember that one, anyone?
Oh, I Spandau Ballet. Yeah.
Through the barricades.
They're still playing, I think.
Probably actually
There
are,
we
yeah.
go.
Probably are, yeah. Through the barricades, presumably. I don't know. I haven't studied the song, but it's clearly about. It's clearly about. It sounds like it's about war.
Right, all right. It's really very pleasant to listen to, actually.
Well, I'll put that right.
Oh, shit.
Right then, here's a contrast. That was pleasant.
Well, Bruce, I want you to try and not play all the right chords.
All right, I'll try and make a lot of mistakes. I'll try and sing. It's so high I can't hit the notes. Is that all right?
You need to tighten your nuts up.
Is that on the end of the guitar? Is it? Is that what they call them?
Well,
Right then.
that might help.
It's a well-known song, but I should probably tell you the title because you might not recognise it. Ground control to Major's arm. Ground control to Major's arm. Take your protein pill and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major's arm. Commencing countdown engines on. Check ignition and may God's peace be with you. Big ground. I'll be with you a minute. I knew it. This is ground control to Major Tom. You really made me great. And the papers want to know what shirt you wear. And it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door. And I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. 'Cause here am I sitting in a tin can. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. Well, I'm miles from home. I'm feeling very still. And my spaceship seems to know which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows.
circumstance. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me? Am I sick and a tin can? All about the world. My heart is blue, and there's nothing I can do.
That was wrong. That was wrong.
Doesn't matter. You've done lovely. You've done lovely, guys.
Brilliant. Brilliant. It's a
Very
great
good.
song.
Right, I'm going to shoot out before it's getting hot.
All right, no problem, Joe.
Okay,
Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your trip, you two.
Take care of yourself, Joe.
Bye.
Enjoy it.
About an hour, are you about an hour ahead of us or two?
Swan.
Just the one? Oh,
Right.
Well,
What did the
Carol,
clocks change this weekend?
I don't know.
nobody's mentioned
I
it.
never heard anything. I'll tell you if they do. If I find out, I'll tell you.
All right.
It might be next weekend. I'll have a look.
Right, okay, see you soon.
See
See
you
you
later.
later.
Take care, Joe.
Yes, Sarah.
Love you.
You too.
Sarah. Right then. Brian, do you think you may be able to tell them about that TV program with interview about the pilot? Come on.
But just at this moment of time, it doesn't seem particularly funny.
Well,
Right, it's this Sunday. The clocks do change this Sunday.
she's gone.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll text
Yeah.
her. Text
Did
her.
it go back?
I'll
Oh,
go
Dark
back.
Knight. Oh, man.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
We've already got the Dark Knight. It's dark. It was hot as what?
Yeah, but it's 6 o'clock when it gets dark, but I'll finish at 5, so I've still got an hour of light.
Yes, I take your point. I've seen me in late November, going home at 5 o'clock in pitch darkness.
Well, you could 3:30 sometimes.
Yeah, it's depressing when you get up in the morning, it's dark, and then when you finish work and come out and it's dark. It's not a great
Yeah,
idea.
It's shite.
So this joke Bruce is on about.
Daylight
Right.
savings is
It
crap.
wasn't a joke, Brian. You remember it was a serious interview on the BBC.
Oh yes, well, thanks. They didn't have television in them days, Bruce.
Must be on the radio.
Yeah, I knew this was a bad idea. Anyway, they were after the end of the Second World War, about 1945. All these heroes was coming back from the war, and they decided that on the BBC, as Bruce said, they'd interview this fighter pilot who'd been credited with shooting down 8 or 10 German fighters. And the interviewer was asking him about it, and he was saying, "Hey, I forgot the joke, Bruce." The joke's on me anyway. And he was saying, "Can you tell us?" The interviewer said to the pilot, "Can you tell us about your most exciting encounter with the enemy?" And he says, "Well, I was out on patrol one day, and just to my right, I spotted a fucker, and then glancing to the starboard, there was 2 fuckers, and below my sight, there was 3 or 4 fuckers taking off, you see, and well, I'm buggered now."
The BBC said I must intervene at this
Oh
point.
yes, that's right. The BBC said to the commentator, he was a bit upset about the use of the word fucker, and the guy said to the pilot, "Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have told this, but you want to tell it."
No, you
Oh,
told
yeah,
it
it's all right,
great.
man.
You told it great at dinner time. The BBC bloke, because I'm not good at that, BBC bloke, I must
Didn't
explain
like
to
him
my
saying fucker.
that
The interviewer was a bit embarrassed. So he said to the audience, "By the way, ladies and gentlemen, you may not know it, but during the Second World War, the Germans had a fighter plane called the Fokker
The Red
Wolf.
Baron.
Fuckers.
The Fokker Wolf. And I'd like to explain,
Little fuckers.
he's got the idea of it.
So, right then, the BBC was apologising. The Germans had a fighter. Are you going to tell it? Do you remember it? Right. So that he said,
Listen, I can hear the sirens.
you may have noticed the language, but there was a fighter plane called a Fokker, and the pilot says, "Aye, but these fuckers were Messerschmitts."
Ah, brilliant.
And he told it great. He told it.
But you not heard it, pal.
He told it better in the. If you go to Weatherspoons, he tells it really well.
Brilliant.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
this
right.
is the paint.
It just slipped off your tongue with ease that about these fuckers were Messerschmitts.
Well, I suppose I had the lubrication in there. That's all I was.
Very good.
Actually, it's doctors getting me pilot's license. That.
What lubrication?
But in actual fact, Danny and Michael would appreciate drinking a pint of Ruddles for £1.70.
No,
Aye.
that's,
Right.
It's
that's
crap.
The
extremely
only thing
good,
about
that.
Ruddles is it's Ruddles.
You know, Danny and own note. It was
I do.
delicious.
I know it's
That's all
like
it
the
was.
worst thing. It's the worst thing you can get there.
All you bothered is does it taste nice? And at £1.70, the price was right.
Does anybody
Yeah, but-
know what percentage it is?
Yeah, but the other ones are only 220 Grandad.
I think, yeah, well, now you've got your rise, of course. I suppose you can flash the money around.
All right,
Wait.
yeah.
It's 3.4.
It's
He
four
didn't
point
make a
four
drink.
percent.
Grandad.
4.3 grams.
Drinking Weatherspoons.
Yeah, with 3.4%, it means you can have 3 or 4 and then drive home.
I thought it was. I must admit, when I was sucking it today, I thought it doesn't have a lot of effect on you.
No, it did. It had a big effect on me. I was now off the bog. How then, Danny? Let's have a tune out here, son.
It's crap, that stuff, Grandad. You can get Brewdog there for like $2.80 a pint.
I am not
Well,
a fan
still
of
better
Ruddles, if I'm
than-
honest. I don't
What
like
percentage is that then, Danny?
The Brewdog IPA, it's 5%.
Right,
Oh, yes.
Brewdog,
IPA.
I've got to give that a try.
Brewdog is not a good company. Michael told us that.
No,
I
they're
didn't
not.
tell you that.
They're a monopoly.
You did? You
I never told you
Brewdog-
that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, he didn't. Yes, I did.
You definitely told me it's being recorded and you don't want to be sued.
No, I think I told you that there was a documentary about them and there was like a lot of controversy about them, but I don't know anything about it. I haven't seen the documentary.
Doesn't stop you talking about stuff you don't know anything about. Right, we've got another story coming in here.
It's a very complicated setup that's going on here, like.
Yes.
I'm
We'll
one
get it
more.
on the champion way, will we?
Six o'clock on Friday evening, Mama doesn't know she's slipped until she hears a scream or slip until the squeal gives a check. Oh, country station just to play on the radio, picking up the seven and get to the rodeo. Mama's on the front porch screaming, I don't wanna go. You better get your red hair back and fit on the phone. but it's just beginning. She keeps anticipating, but she's gonna keep you waiting. Never like to be enemy, so the honky tonk is back. That's the line, that's the thing. I'm thinking you want to drive it to the moon. Talk about the bigger it's George, tricky wheel like this, cheap cheap. Well, I ain't going down till the sun comes up. I ain't giving in till the evening. Going around the world in a pickup truck. Well, I ain't going down till the sun comes up. Smiling nets and midnight stars and hard romance and one like the trophy struggle till he's killing still the struggle. Breathe the check the clock and be right on where they wanna be. The front fucking get it goes back up the uses grown. Well, I ain't going down till the sun comes up. I ain't giving in till the giving in. Go around the world and pick up the truck. Well, I ain't going down till the sun comes up. Six o'clock on Saturday, the folks will know he's on his way. The stalls are clean, the horses fed, the station's gone until she's dead. And here he comes around slowing down, jumping in it, and ain't long gone, so I'm really going Well, I ain't going down till the sun comes up. I ain't giving in till the giving up. Going around the world in a pickup truck. Well, I ain't going down till the sun comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good, Danny.
Very good.
Put some effort into that one. I'm impressed.
Very
Yeah.
good, son.
God, Brookside.
Is that one you wrote yourself?
Don't go anywhere.
No, I didn't write that. Garth Brooks wrote that.
Garth
Who,
Brooks.
Garth Brooks?
Yeah,
He's a big country singer in America, is he?
yeah.
Alright.
What was
He's
his
like,
biggest?
he's like an entertainer. He goes up on stage.
What, like a one-man show?
Sort of. He's like he's a funny. He's like a comedian as well.
As well, aye.
What was his biggest hit, Danny?
His biggest hit probably is that. I don't know. Maybe that.
No thanks, but thanks. I guess we lost Michael. He's run away.
I don't need no rock. I don't need your rocking chair.
I don't know that one either. But I have heard of him.
That's what it says on
How's your hair
Spotify.
cut
Anyway.
down?
No. I've just been in the shower.
Oh, that's nice and curly.
Well,
It goes like this for about an hour, and then it goes like that.
Uncle Brian's got to go. Uncle Brian's got to go to the barber soon because he's thinking about putting a ponytail in the back, aren't you, Brian?
In the back of where?
The back of your head.
Ah,
Unless
yeah. I'll
Dan, you've got to go to the barber soon anyway. I think I might go and get a rim job. I've got one in the fridge. Oh, vacation. Right. Don't
I
go there.
relate, Stout. What percent
Is
is
that a new
that?
one?
What is it?
A new one?
12.2.
That's a good one. That's very good, Dan.
Bloody Nora. Don't give your dad any of that.
Outstanding.
I can almost taste it.
It's a shame that you can't, son, because it's one of the better ones. It's not quite as good as that one that you've got, but it's
Vocation, an absolutely amazing brewery.
yeah.
Where
What's
are
the-
they?
Yeah.
Are they local?
I don't know.
Vocation, no, I don't know. I don't. They're based in the UK. They're based in the UK.
It's really funny that you're sitting with a big jumper on, a scarf on, and you're eating an ice cream.
I know.
Oh, Danny, Can you
Yeah.
smell that?
Hebden Bridge.
What about that one, Michael?
Nice.
Lim job.
Can you have a sniff of that? It's low.
Oh,
Oh, don't think-
Hebden Bridge vocation. So it's based down here.
All right.
Yorkshire.
It's literally based right next to me, pretty much. Just
Is it
below
key?
us.
There's a case of that for the person who passes his driving test.
Hey?
There's a case of that for the person who passes their driving minibus test.
A case of it.
A case of it, son.
But you've got to drink it before you have your test.
Imagine. The test, it's going to be hard, this test. And if I fail it, do you know how much it is?
Much?
No.
700 quid.
$1.5 grand for the test.
Wow.
Now you're paying for it.
No, they pay for the first 3 if you fail.
Right? Right?
And then you've got to pay.
Can you
Or they won't
imagine?
keep you on.
Can you imagine?
Do it, man.
If you went pop, if you were well served, you went for your test. The examiner would look at it a bit daft, wouldn't he? This guy's pissed. Can you imagine?
Aye, he'd say,
Danny,
well,
if you think about it, you
Don't think
drive
about
a
it.
truck. Your car's a truck.
Yeah, but the minibus is like massive.
Aye.
Well, how many? Your Uncle Brian used to drive a minibus without forking, didn't you, Brian?
I do.
Aye.
How many? What size seater was it?
12
up,
seat I.
up to 48.
Eh?
No
Oh,
way. That's a big
yeah.
bus, that.
Yeah.
Were you driving a 48 seater bus, Brian?
Just the once. You don't wish to know the rest.
I used to drive Carlisle house minibus, which had 12 seats in it.
Aye,
I'm driving a
that's
16-seater.
It was an old wreck. It was an old wreck.
we used Dodge vehicles for a while. They were 18 seaters, I think.
Yeah.
But most of the time, 12 seaters
Yeah.
around that.
What did you do with them, Brian? Did you go around the doors collecting any old folk you could find?
Well, no, sometimes if the bus was empty, I used to fill it up with people just to get shot at them.
I'll show you the one I drive.
Right.
I'll put it in the thing.
Is the 12 seater down?
No, it's 16.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's double wheelbase.
Bigger.
Double wheelbase. You can't size that.
Yeah, it is a double
You do it,
wheelbase.
man. You do it. Gotta keep calm.
I'll put
What
it
you
in the
looking
thing
for,
now.
Dan?
I'm just showing you the minibus that I drive at work.
All right.
Too tight on the brush, I couldn't show them now, could we?
Are you hungry? I thought.
That's it there. That's pretty much what I drive there.
No, can't see it. Oh, yes.
All right.
There's no tail hoists on them, Danny?
No.
Our kids on them.
Aye, they don't need, what do you call it?
It doesn't have 3 seats like that. Looks like this. That's what it looks like. Doesn't have that.
Brian, did you pick them up sometimes within wheelchairs?
No, there's no wheelchairs like here. Like
There was about
Nice boat, that
15% of me passengers had to have wheelchairs to get in and out.
Right.
Yeah, good.
of the vehicle.
Well, I just used to take really mentally ill people.
I might need a wheelchair after drinking 16 of them vocations.
Well, I was going to say, a lot of people didn't need wheelchairs when they first met me, but after a while,
After a couple of journeys.
All gone, son. Finished.
Well, your mum, the tough thing with your mum was she was driving them. She had 12 or 11 mentally ill people in
Very
the
mentally
vehicle.
ill.
That,
Very mentally ill.
right? And no-
actually, Valley, you came up to Bowlam Lake one day with a load of your passengers.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It shouldn't have been allowed, because if
Had no
anybody,
phone, had a mobile phone on it in them days.
if any of them had kicked off when she was driving, she couldn't do a damn thing about it.
I mean,
Never ever did, Becky, they never
I
did.
mean, anybody that worked for social services, you weren't like driving an ambulance. You were, by law, you were supposed to have a second person for safety reasons, for making sure people are strapped in and whatnot. But we never had anybody.
We didn't have seat belts in our old van.
Really?
You were lucky we didn't have seats.
You never used to have. You never used to have seatbelts, Dan. By law,
Yeah, I know that, but
you never
like-
used to have seatbelts in the rear seats.
In the rear seats.
Yeah, so like you could have a minibus full of people who didn't have to wear seatbelts back in the day.
That's chaos there.
You were lucky, my bus was pulled by 2 horses.
An omnibus.
And I did break down once on the A1, and I had to find one of them. You know how they used to have little phones on
Yeah.
by the side of the
Aye.
road. Had to find one of them and sit and wait till one of the mechanics come out from Gateshead, and I was quite high up the A1 to come and get fix it up, and then he followed us back home because it was wrecked, the van.
No.
But anyway.
Back in the days
Oh.
before these, eh?
Mhm.
I had one of the first mobile phones in Northumberland, I think. It had a battery like that.
The case, the briefcase ones.
Aye,
Yeah, I know them. I've seen them.
aye.
I've seen them in the
It was quite
movies.
reliable.
I've had
It
some
was-
pretty old mobile phones. Like I was.
That's what they have in the Vietnam movies, isn't it?
But that's right. The old movies. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
They were about the size of a brick, weren't they? The size
it
of
was
a
it
brick.
was a full briefcase. It was a briefcase.
Yeah, with a
You
big
opened
wire
the
on.
briefcase and it had the battery and all the technology in the briefcase, and you
That-
lifted the
that's
receiver
right.
out.
That's what I had. That sounds very similar.
Yeah. No, it's
You
crazy.
can wear it as a backpack.
Absolutely amazing. Used to get them then when they made them smaller, they would build them into cars because they didn't have to be small then. Because if you built them into
No,
cars, it
that's
doesn't matter
right.
how big they are, and you just lifted the receiver off the center console.
Yeah.
We had
that's
a
what
we our department used to buy vehicles. We had a transport department in the bought vehicles. I think they were Dodge. That after I would had them a few weeks, they were condemned because they were far too noisy. They were causing people to have hearing problems and things like that.
Eh?
I thought that was pretty.
Yeah, sorry. Everybody froze, Brian.
There was only three. There was only 3 nodded off, but I couldn't tell the 2 that was away.
Right, before you play, I need to go. I'm going to get a drink.
Well, you need one.
I'll wait until Dan the man comes back and then I'll play something.
What's that on Dan's wall? Is it an O?
Aye, it's an O. If you look on the other wall, you can see an E.
That was the trouble.
Oh, that's good.
That should not have got a laugh. That was rubbish. Shouldn't have got a laugh. I'm not
No,
accepting
listen.
the laugh.
We are just wondering, he's got some O's here. We're just wondering whether he was home that he actually took one down with him. Gives you a chance to practice it.
What's that?
Gives you a chance to practice it.
It does. Here it is. See if you can, see
Ma'am?
if you can work it out from the chord sequence.
Ma'am. Oh, sorry.
You work it out from the chord sequence, Dad?
No, I wasn't listening.
Do it again.
Too complicated.
I should recognise it, son. Could it be an Elton John song?
It is an Elton John song.
It's lovely. Could it be your song?
Which one?
Your song?
It isn't. I'll start playing it.
And you.
It's a human sign when things go wrong. When the sin of her lingers and temptation strong into the boundary of each married man. Sweet deceit comes calling and temptation lands. Cold, cold heart, hardened by you. Some things look better, baby, than passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. Two hearts living in two separate worlds. It's no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice at all. Mutual misunderstanding after the fact. Sensitivity builds a prison in the final act. We lose direction, no stone unturned, no tears to damn you when jealousy burns. Cold, cold heart, hardened by you. Some things looking better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. Two hearts living in two separate worlds. And it's no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice at all. Cold, cold heart, hardened by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. Two hearts living in two separate worlds. It's no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice at all. It's no sacrifice. Just a simple word. Two hearts living in two separate worlds. It's no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice.
Lovely, isn't it?
You do that really well, Michael.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Suits his voice, that.
Dad,
Yes. Ooh, the Colonel, what is it?
The Colonel.
you got me this. It doesn't
Oh, is it
have
one
a
of the ones
percentage
from-
on.
One of the ones from Jesmond. I don't know what
Yeah,
it
it
is.
doesn't have a percentage. It says bottled conditioned beer, store at Brighton, pour gently if you prefer to leave the yeast sediment inside the bottle.
Is it, what percentage was it? Doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
Wow.
It tastes about in the mid-teens. The mid.
I went, there's a place in Jesmond's called Rehills, and it's a speciality ale and wine shop, just close to where Joe used to live at the bottom of Shortridge Terrace. Get to the
Corner.
bottom of Shortridge Terrace and turn left and head down. There's a shop on the corner. You could be guilty of thinking that it was just a general convenience corner shop. You walk in and there's a drop down, like a basement level, and there's just loads and loads of speciality ales from all over the world. He gets new ones in all the time. And I got him in. I says, look, your shop's empty. Come and give us a hand. And so he came down and he was helping us out what the best ones to buy. And I got Danny a huge selection for his, well, decent selection for his birthday.
Very good.
What do you call that one that Danny's drinking now? Colonel.
Yeah, the Colonel.
Right, that's a.
The Colonel.
It's a bit of a nut, isn't it? The Colonel.
Well,
That was corny, that.
yes.
Touche.
It's a girly drink anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what?
You're the one who drinks 3.4% Riddle's Best.
If the man who drinks 3.7% ales calling it a girly drink, I like it.
Well, no, it's stout, isn't it? Ladies used to drink it.
Stout ladies, aye.
I was a lady. It was considered to be a lady's drink anyway. But I mean, if Danny wants to grow his hair like that and dress like that, he drinks a big girly drink. Right then. Here's an amusing song. Yeah, I want you all sing along with the chorus. Well, I heard some people talking just the other day, and they said you were gonna put me on the shelf. Well, I've got news for you, and you soon find out it's true, and you'll have to eat your lunch all by yourself. 'Cause I'm already gone, and I'm feeling strong. I will sing this song. Whoa, my, well, the land will let you go. Maybe stop and wonder why. Well, I guess you felt you had to put things right. Well, let me tell you this, my girl, when you look up to the sky, you can see the stars, yet still not see the light. 'Cause I'm already gone, and I'm feeling strong. I will sing this little song. Oh, 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 my, oh, oh. Well, I know it wasn't you who put me down. Heaven knows it wasn't you who set me free. Well, sometimes it happens when you live your life in chains, and you never
ever knew you had the key. But I'm already gone, and I'm feeling strong. I was singing this little song. Whoa, mama, whoa, 'cause I'm already gone. I'm singing this little song.
Yeah.
That was it.
You sang that, Dad? I've not heard that one before.
That's an early Eagles song.
Yeah.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised.
Because it's only 3 chords, Fiona. It's very
Right.
popular in buskers, and the
Right.
words are very
All right.
repetitive. So everybody, when anybody gets up, if they want to, they'll just get up and play it. 'Cause
That,
it's a very simple song.
It's a nice song.
Has everybody,
and you performed it rather well.
But I thought I learned that's called blowing smoke up somebody's rear, Brian. It's,
And what's the official term for that?
kissing somebody's backside, I think.
Oh, never heard that one before.
Oh,
Brown
yeah.
nosing.
Anyway, I hadn't heard the expression before, but it's quite a well-known expression. Since I heard it the first time, I'm hearing it a lot. If you blow smoke, you're being too nice. You're over the top.
Oh,
Brown
right.
nose.
What?
Who knows?
Brown nose.
Eh? What you say now?
If you brown nosing someone.
What?
Oh, you're brown nosing someone, yeah. That's what you used to do at that place where you used to work with the bosses, didn't you?
Which one?
Right, that down on the retail park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember coming in for a pair of boots once. I could hardly get you to take your nose out.
Out of your bum.
No, my bum. Dear me, give away.
He wasn't suicidal.
Hey,
Well, then,
Listen, while we've got a break, I'm saying good night.
you look tired.
okay.
Brian,
Oh, it's been good seeing you, Uncle Brian.
yeah, it's lovely to see you, Brian.
You didn't say he was
Aye,
going anywhere.
it's lovely to see you, Joe.
Right.
What's that? No,
The kids.
I would like to tell you I'm going down the pub now.
Oh, you like it, Brian.
I'll never break out.
You're not, you can't to bed.
You know the doors are locked.
Aye, yeah. Never mind. Good night, all.
Good
God
night,
bless.
Brian.
night.
Take it easy.
Good night.
Night. See you later.
See you later.
Did you see Fran when she came back in?
Yes, in front. I've been up there, Dave. You hadn't guessed.
Had she been up to? Had she
Yeah. You won't know, but a load of palm oil or something. Danny, this might be of interest. A load of palm oil, because of all the storms, somehow is washed up on Hambleton and Lower Newton beaches,
Really?
and it's
Is
And
that
it's
because of the
quite-
shipwreck?
no idea, son. Just she doesn't know where it came from.
Did you hear about that? Did you hear about the two ships crashing into each
I
other?
know that one, that's the one that just happened.
Oh,
isn't
there's
it?
2 ships collided off Germany somewhere,
Uh-huh.
and our ship sunk.
Uh-huh.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's palm oil is poisonous to dogs.
Palm oil is
Aye.
poison dog, so Fran's
Right.
been having to go around putting big notices up, telling dog owners don't go on the beach. There's toxic stuff down there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bloody
That's what they
hell.
put in crisps. They put palm oil and everything you
They
eat.
put palm oil in all sorts, yeah.
Apparently it's all right for
It's
us,
all right
but
for
just
us. It
dogs.
was, this one you could see chunks of it on the beach. Normally, evidently, they go out 12 miles out to sea. Don't know where it comes from, and they're allowed to dump palm oil, and they expect it out 12 miles out. By the time the sea works on it, it dissipates it, and it gets it back down to, so it's not harmful to dogs. But they reckon there's been such a strong sea, they've dumped it 12 mile out, and the sea's brought it straight back in.
You would think it would be dangerous for the fish, wouldn't you?
I would.
But it will be.
Like it poison the
It
fish.
probably is dangerous for the fish. I would.
Well, why do they allow
Shit.
it?
Well, no one gives a shit. The
No one
government
should.
don't care.
So,
It might be our government, it might be somebody else's.
Well, the world doesn't care then.
Well, yeah,
are you right, son? That's the problem.
Yeah, it's a bad world at the minute.
Everyone here, the world's ending every day, and no one does anything about it.
I know.
Sorry.
We're going to advise you stop watching the news. It's dreadful.
Yeah, it is dreadful, especially lately. This past 5 years, anyway.
Crazy.
Well, I just thought the last you staggered from COVID, and then we got the Ukraine war, and now
On
we've
the
got
Middle East, yeah.
and you've got the Middle East banging away now.
Yeah, that's another war, isn't it? Basically.
I'm thankful you're not in the army at the minute.
But America's on about getting involved, aren't they?
Well,
that'll end it. To be fair, they've got the amount of money that they can throw at it. That'll just end it.
Even if you do a peacekeeping mission, though, it's still having your troops in their land,
Well,
which is what the British Army would do.
you
The
know,
Cubbies will do.
it's funny, but we were when the British Empire was on the go. We separated Pakistan and India. We made them countries up. We did something with Afghanistan. We interfered in Northern Ireland, and we actually sent Israel in Palestine. We are quite responsible for quite
A lot of the wars.
quite a lot of wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you get. That's when you
It's
get.
only-
Go on, I tell you what,
let
Dan,
them stumble in the back, isn't it?
sing with cheerful song.
Sing
Come
for a
on.
good old war song, son.
No. What was it?
Not one who's going to be hung tomorrow morning.
What was it? The Eve of Destruction. Sing the Eve of Destruction forward. Hey, tell me over and over and over and over, my friend. We're on the eve of destruction.
The Eastern world, it is exploding, violence flaring, bullets load. You're old enough to kill, but not for fun. You don't believe in war, but what's that gun you're toting? And even the Jordan River has bodies floating. But you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, that you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears that I'm feeling today? If the button is pushed, there'll be no running away. There'll be no one to stay with the world emigrate. Take a look around you, boy. It's bound to scare you, boy. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, that you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Yeah. My blood's so mad, feels like coagulating. I'm sitting here just contemplating. You can't twist the truth, it goes no regulation. A handful of settlers, we're not just alone, can't bring interrogation. We're giving respect is disintegrating. But this whole crazy world is just too frustrating. But you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, that you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Think of all the blood there is in Red China. Take a look around to Selma, Alabama. You may live here for 4 days in space, but when you return, it's the same old place. The pounding of the drums, the pride and disgrace. You can bury your dead, but don't leave a trace. Hate your next door neighbor, but don't forget to say grace. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, that you don't believe on the eve of destruction. That you don't believe around the eve of destruction. Yeah.
Nice.
Very good.
It's a good one. That. Who was it again?
Really well.
Barry Maguire.
Was that Costello?
Is it what? Sorry, Fiona.
Costello.
No.
No, it's Barry Maguire.
Not to be confused with Barry McGuigan, who couldn't really hold the chords down with the gloves on.
Terrible.
It wasn't.
Did you hear about how they're axing the hotels for the migrants?
What's that, son?
Oh, yeah,
They're getting rid of the hotels for the migrants.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
That's what they've said.
Yeah, but what they said tonight is that the Tories are shutting the hotels where they have a marginal seat. And you know, when the elections are coming up next year, then they reckon they're shutting the hotels down in those marginal seats where the Tories are in, if you see what I mean.
But so the racists still vote for them. It's because the immigrants sent the immigrants back to where they came from.
All right, and they're being interviewed tonight on the telly. And we've
It's
got enough
disgraceful.
trouble. We've got enough trouble of our own. Send them back.
Yeah, it's disgraceful,
Well,
isn't it?
And they look at the telly and they think we are in trouble. Just look at Syria.
Yeah, no. They reckon the France might stop sending the energy, but I reckon that's a load of bollocks. I don't know.
What are we getting the French electricity like?
Yeah, in winter they're sending it over, but I don't know.
No, that'll be a load of bollocks. We don't care. We've got all this. We've got all these torches, and we've got 2 wood stoves. You might have to come down and live down here if you don't have to switch all the electric off.
It'll just be like when the all the electricity cuts, you had to fill your vacuum flasks up with hot water before it went off.
Yeah.
Can you not just plug your Tesla into the house?
Get the cat out.
Elon Musk doesn't allow bi-directional charging because he wants to sell power walls.
Oh right, yeah.
Other cars are looking at it.
Could you not hack the firmware?
You can hack into the vehicle and tap into one of the batteries and do it anyway, but it'll void the warranty if you get caught.
Yeah. So you can't do it on your lease.
No.
Fiona, can you see the way she's pestering her mother?
Yeah.
Was she hungry?
But no, she's wants to know why we went out today.
It's very rare that we both go out, together. Like Johnny, your dad plays golf, and I'm in. And then I maybe go out with our Margaret, and your dad's in. But the day we're both out, and she really took the huff.
Oh.
Seems to be over it there now.
She just wants fussing.
She just wants fussing all the time, and that you might be able to see why, because Toby's just at Mum's feet.
Oh.
No, I know.
Oh, lucky Lucy.
Runs. 8 hours used to be hours.
Mum, I've got to go down to, I've had an email from the home, and I've got to go down on Thursday just for HR stuff. And fill in a couple of more forms.
Right.
And then hopefully that'll push it through a bit.
That's smashing. Oh, God. Any particular time on Thursday?
Sorry?
Any particular time on Thursday? Just
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Yeah, well, that's great. That'll get good. Just be asking about you, your home, but have you got it all on your CV?
Yeah, it's for HR, ma'am. It's just all
They'll be asking you questions about your previous experiences. I should imagine.
I've got my CV.
Right, you got to guess the song again, Dad?
Right, get some chords.
That's too easy. See if I can play it in a way you can't get it.
Elvis Presley.
Sorry?
Elvis Presley.
No.
It was Take My Hand, Take My.
Let it be.
Yeah, Danny got it.
Aye.
Yeah. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Ooh, bum notes. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom. This could test me voice. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer. Let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. This will be an answer. Let it be. 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 Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine on till tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Lovely.
Well done, sir.
Lovely, lovely.
That was
Mama could have come and doggy Saturday, you know.
Oh, well, normally we don't worry about leaving them, you know, for about 4 hours, you know.
She's particularly got herself upset today. It happens.
No.
Right, you are another Lindisfarne song.
Another? Where was the other one?
But no, I'm going to do 2 on the belt.
Well, yeah,
That's all right.
Dana, you work
you
tomorrow,
beat the
son?
5 second rule well.
Oh, did he speak there, Floyd, Danny?
Sorry, Dana,
Right.
you at work tomorrow or are you off?
Work 11 days on. Since
11
last
days
Wednesday.
off?
Yes, 11 days on since last Wednesday.
Oh,
then-
so
How many do you get off altogether? You getting?
2.
Just 2.
Yeah, you're entitled to 48 hours leave every fortnight.
Bloody hell, that's not good, is it?
Aye.
You should normally get. You should get 2 days.
Directive, that's what every company does to you these days.
He's coming up for that. He's coming up to see you for the Halloween bash.
Right. Hey, Mr. Pizza, where have you been? Have you dreamed that I can see? I came along just to bring you this song. Won't you share your dreams with me? Well, you won't have met me, and you should forget. Forgive me, tugging at your sleeve. I'm asking you if we could make a rendezvous, 'cause all your dreams are all I believe. Well, meet me on the corner when the lights are coming on, and I'll be there. I promise I'll be there. Well, down the empty streets we'll disappear into the dawn. We'll have dreams enough to share. Lay down your bundles, the rags and reminders, evil ways on the ground. 'Cause I've got the time if you feel any rhyme. 'Cause I'm just hanging around. Well, meet me on the corner when the lights are coming on, and I'll be there. I promise I'll be there. Well, down the empty streets we'll disappear into the dawn. We'll have dreams enough to share. Hey, Mr. Dreamseller, where have you been? Tell me, have you dreamed that I can see? Well, I've got the time if you're feeling it right, 'cause I'm just hanging around. I traveled the land with a guitar in my hand, and I ever open for some fun. I made some mistakes, and my share of the seen the boys on the rink and on the run. Run for home, run as fast as I can. Oh, running man, running for home. Run for home, run as fast as I can. Oh, running man, running for home. I've seen all the crowd on the faces of the crowd and the things that they do just to be free. I've seen all the girls in their satins and curls, but they don't mean a lot to me. Yeah, run for home, run as fast as I can. Whoa, running man, running for home. I've traveled the land with a guitar in my hand, and an eye ever open for some fun. I've made some mistakes, had my share of mistakes. Seen the boy on the making on the gun. Run for home, run as fast as I can. Oh, running man, running for home, running for home. There you are.
Yes,
There.
brilliant.
Very good.
Brilliant.
I've made some mistakes. That's one of the lines in there, though. Yes, quite a few of them when I was playing that.
That was good. That was good.
Hey.
I like it. And you did actually play a second Lindisfarne
still
song.
hear you.
I'll give you another one. I'll give you a third one now. Lady Eleanor.
Ah, it's a
What's
good
our
one, it's a
Dan
good one.
doing?
Making
that?
her annoyed. Oh, he's all right. I think he's just fell off his seat. I think that stout was too much for him.
Right.
Hey, I'm trying to see what Brian's been reading.
I can still hear you, man. I've said.
That's all right.
I love,
Yeah.
I love the paddle in the background, Dan.
What?
Yeah, oh,
sorry?
I love your oh in the
Uh,
background.
That's not an O, that. That's not an O.
It's a paddle.
It's a paddle.
Aye.
Listen, Danny, did you take a paddle from your room, or did you just? Is that another one?
Yeah, this is one of the ones I got in my wooden boat. I just sold a canoe, actually. I made a profit on it.
A canoe.
But
Good.
this paddle's not big enough for me. It needs to be another 6 inches big. It needs to touch your chin.
I've got
Let
the
me
same
stand up.
problem, son.
Yeah, mine's there. I could do with another 6 inches, son. But I've been told to paddle my own canoe.
Canoe.
Yeah. I'm a
Right?
canoe.
How? Tell you what, Danny, play one out. It's coming up to
Yes,
8:30.
you're playing we're out on this one down the mine.
Right,
Do a nice
2 seconds in.
A nice song for bedtime, a nice lullaby.
Do you know the Camptown Ladies?
Camptown ladies sing this song, do da do. Hey,
Da.
give with the other one. I get no kick.
I get no kick.
Here's
Yeah,
the one
well.
I've been learning, but I don't know if I know it, so there
Well,
might be a few wrong words.
That won't stop one.
I'm just gonna disconnect my headphones now, actually, because I can hear better without them.
What's that in your ear, Danny? You've got something in your ear, bro.
It's my headphones. It's my earphones. I can still hear you around.
Right? Is there any wires attached to it? Is that it?
No, it's just that. Look, it's,
Wow.
it's an ear.
It's clever, isn't it, Dad?
Ee, bloody hell. He's got a little
Willie.
no, a little thing that he showed us last time. It was some little black drum thing.
Black Willie.
I'm trying to explain something. Apologies.
My dad
Danny, what
was
was it?
them too, eh? Do you not have
What-
some, Dad?
Yeah, I do. I've
Aye.
just plugged mine in.
Whoa. They're posh.
They're really good.
Technology. Do you want to get Flo? He'll be all right for a loan now. He's got his rice.
No, they're cheap. Them, Grandad. They're old news. Them.
Are they? Well,
Yeah.
if you've got any old ones, drop them off here, son. I'll and teach me how to use them.
You need a smartphone. Oh, that's the only thing.
I'm going to buy a smartphone very soon.
Why?
I've got to, man. I've got to get with it.
You don't have to. You don't have to do it.
Well, Brian's got one.
Does he use it though?
No.
Well, there you go.
He's got cup of tea and biscuits here. Come on, son, me blood. I tell you what, can you wait and have a pee?
Go
Yeah.
on, go and have a wee.
Too late.
Too late, I'm finished.
He's gonna.
Are you wearing a scarf, man?
She's got a big jumper on and a scarf. And she was eating
That's
ice
cool.
cream
I've
before.
been out. No, I've been out with our Margaret. This is me dressed up, and my son the best.
I had my Sunday best on today. I had my High Avenger uniform on.
You had your what uniform?
It's a good uniform, but none of it fits. And the coat isn't waterproof anymore.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
no. So are you off? Are you off tomorrow and Thursday, son?
Oh no, I'm off on Monday and Tuesday.
So you're at work tomorrow then?
Yeah.
Are you saying your
Oh,
dry
right, I thought you were off.
leakings now? Is that what you said?
What'd you say, sorry?
Did you say your dry suit started to leak?
No,
No.
me waterproof at work, me work jacket. I'll show you.
What's it? His work jacket.
My dad started to leak apparently.
Oh, hey.
yeah. It's meant to be a really good jacket, and it looks really good. But it leaks through the zips, always, all the time, constantly.
Right.
And
Right.
I seem to have put a gigantic hole in the back of it.
Oh, I didn't
Oh
know.
dear.
Right there, look. You probably can't see it on the camera.
Right, son. And is that company issue?
Yeah.
Well, are you not due another one?
After
Yeah,
you.
they're buying an insulated jacket for us next year, and it's worth like 150 quid.
Nice.
Wow.
Next.
Well,
You
this
mean
year,
for-
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent,
when I'm a
John.
second year, yeah.
Well,
Great,
that's
all
great,
right.
son. You're doing good. You're doing great.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Absolutely, son. We're all proud of you.
Mhm.
Are
Yeah.
you eating a fruit cereal bar? What are you eating?
A Bakewell flapjack.
Flap,
Oh, lovely.
Nice. Nice.
Have you any cakes left in the freezer?
One.
Right.
Hey, you lost out
I'm
this
just
week.
about to get it out.
Mhm.
Your sister-in-law. Have I got that right, Well,
Ah.
your sister-in-law went away with half a Victoria sponge.
Who's me? What?
Who's his sister?
Rosie, Rosie.
I don't have a sister-in-law.
Rosie just left us with
Rosie.
Ah,
Rosie.
Like I called you on my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Rosie went off with half the cake, which is just as well because I would have definitely been eating it, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
And I shouldn't be eating it.
And you know what? I've left. I've got some blackberry apple tart left.
She thought it was an apple tart, a great big tart, but it wasn't. It was a blackberry and apple. And there's nobody here to eat it. Nobody here to eat it.
Danny, you should have seen Penelope with your dad.
yeah.
Right,
Oh,
so-
she loved him.
Just frightened of him.
She loved him.
Guess what? When I held the bin, I was walking around with that. Guess who held her?
No.
This-
I went, woo, like her. Made her straight cry.
I put her in a box. She never come out, mate, till she left. She
She went
stopped
right
that
out the
box.
way. Mhm,
She got the message. Didn't come back in.
mhm.
Cheeky bugger. Aye. She's in her favourite spot in a minute, Fiona. I'll just show you where she is.
In front of the fire.
Yeah.
That's it. That's where she likes to be.
Interesting fact number 1 for Danny. You could smash someone's face in with a frozen cake.
It's too light.
No crumbs, son. No crumbs.
Yeah. Well, Michael, I'm coming up to your place to get some more of this.
Oh, I've got loads of it here. You can have some more.
That's really good, that.
Isn't it?
Yeah. In fact, if I'd had some, I'd took Brian a couple of bottles a day, because
I keep forgetting. I went down to see Chris till he forgot to take him some. Got to take you some.
Oh, listen, it's okay, but I'm trying to go up with... Is this being recorded or anything? Or I don't know.
Everything's always been recorded, but then what happens is when you ask if it's being recorded, when I stop it now, everyone knows that you're about to talk about something that you don't want recorded, which is a good thing. Right?
Okay, no, don't worry about. But I'll speak this, soon.
All right. Danny's going to play her out, but he can't actually hold the guitar and all of that food and drink at the same time.
Well, should we put requesting? He's got about 20 or 30 songs we can be requesting now. He's not good at it.
I love the cake.
I've quite we're used to that song, Vincent.
Oh, drop me flag.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh, drop his flag,
Not
man.
the end of the world, that like you can pick it up.
Tweeter and the Monkey Man were high for cash. They stayed up all night selling cocaine and hash to an undercover cop that had a sister named Jan. For reasons unknown, she loved the Monkey Man. Tweeter was a Boy Scout before he went to Vietnam. But he found out the hard way that nobody gives a damn. They knew if they found freedom just across Jersey line. They helped to a stolen car to Prairie 99. War came down all the way to hell. I never saw them when they're standing, never saw them when they fell. The undercover cop never liked the Monkey Man. Even back in childhood, he wanted him in the can. Jane got married at 40 to a rocker named Bill. She made secret calls to the Monkey Man mansion on the hill. It was up on the road, Tweeter behind the wheel. They crashed into paradise, they could hear the tires squeal. The undercover cop pulled up and said, "Use a liar. If you don't surrender, I'm gonna go down to the wire." And then the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they standing, never saw them when they fell. An ambulance rolled up, a state trooper close behind. Tweaker took his drum away and messed up his mind. The undercover cop was left tied to the tree near the Symphony stand at the Apollo factory. The next day the undercover cop was in hot pursuit. He was taking the whole thing personally, didn't care about the loot. Janet told him many times it was you who need talk. In Jersey anything's legal as long as you don't get caught. Then the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they stand and never saw them when they fell. Someplace by Riot Prison, they ran out of gas. The undercover cop called and said, "Boy, didn't make it last." Jan jumped in behind and said, "There's someplace I gotta go." She took the gun out the drawer and said, "It's best if you don't know." The undercover cop is found face down in the field. The Monkey Man on the river, using Tweaker as a shield. Jan just to the Monkey Man and blew by Tweaker's curl. I knew long before it became a Jersey girl, and the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they stand and never saw them when they fell. Now the town of Jersey City's quieting down again. I'm sitting in a gambling club called the Lion's Den. The TV except being blown up. Every bit of it is gone. Ever since the 90s, that Monkey Man was on. I guess, sorry, I can't read it. I guess I did Florida to get myself some sun. There ain't no opportunity here, everything's been done. Sometimes I think of Twitter, sometimes I think of Jan, sometimes I think of nothing but the Monkey Man, and the walls came down all the way to hell. I never saw them when they stand, and never saw them when they fell.
Yes, brilliant.
Lovely.
The belt of that.
Oh, good.
Very nice. Your voice suited that song, lovely.
His
I
voice
don't
in the
know
last
who
couple of
sang
years.
that, Dan. I don't know who sang that song.
The Travelling Wilburys.
Oh wow.
Wow. No, I didn't know. I've got the Wilburys on quite a bit on YouTube.
It's quite obviously a Bob Dylan song if you listen to it.
Yeah.
Aye. Yeah.
Now that you've mentioned it.
Aye. But I've been listening to quite a bit of the Wilbury stuff on YouTube. I'm getting a bit hooked on YouTube.
It's called Tweeter and the Monkey Man.
Yeah. Well, it's lovely when you see the Wilburys stand around the big mics, and you got Roy Orbison, George Harrison.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. You got Tom Petty. You got Dylan. You've got the lad out of the lad with the beard. Oh, ALO, the lad Jeff. The lad who was
Jeff. I know what you mean.
he was in charge of ALO. He started
Jeff
that.
Lynne.
Yeah, that's him. They're all just stood around going, look at the money around there. They're all just sat there or stood there having a bit of fun. They wrote an album in one day. They sat down and said, right, songs, and they wrote the Travelling Wilburys album in one day, and then produced
Crazy, isn't it?
Aye, marvellous, really. Because, I mean, they're all sit there writing millions of songs. I don't
They're
know.
all superstars and they make a big super group. It's just amazing to see something
Yeah, I
like that.
love stuff like that.
Like the Highwaymen
Yeah.
and the Rat Pack.
I watched a few. I was watching what I'm drinking. It was a tribute to George Harrison. There was who's the lad out of the Eagles, one of the main lads playing lead. Brian says his mother-in-law used to look like him.
Yeah, Joe Walsh.
Joe Walsh. Then you had the Jeff Lynne. You had Eric Clapton. You had Knopfler. You had Sting, right? Paul McCartney, Elton John, all on the same stage.
Unreal.
All jamming. You had Elton John's percussionist was there. Lammy Sifri was there. It was just. You look there and think, how could you afford all that?
So strong.
If you have a look, Grandad, on your YouTube, have a look at Woody Guthrie at 100. It's about 40 different artists, all playing different instruments.
Yeah.
Woody Guthrie, 100, right? Was that like a tribute thing to him?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Woody Guthrie sounds like a euphemism.
Yeah, it does.
I'm just going to take me Woody Guthrie.
He's a good musician, though.
I can't wait to get my trousers off and release my Woody Guthrie.
No, that's not the euphemism. No, you're skipping the barrel, man. No, that's not.
Straight the barrel with my Woody Guthrie.
You're determined, aren't you? Eh?
I got a book the other day. I bought a book.
Hey,
Oh,
listen,
that's
we're
not
not the
bad.
greatest.
Great Smoky Mountains and Shenandoah.
Shenandoah.
It's a Lonely
yes.
Planet guide.
Good
It's a
one.
Lonely Planet guide.
Are you thinking about going out there, son?
Yeah, I want to get a 6-month visa and go to America.
Right.
Outstanding.
Do
son.
it, son. Do it.
Do it all and don't piss about. Do exactly what
I'm
you
not
want
going
to
to
do.
piss about. No, I'm
Good
not going to
ambition.
piss about.
Good ambition.
Yeah. Never look back.
You
and
can go
regret
there
the
for 3
things-
months without a visa, but you need a visa for 6 months.
Never look back and regret the things that you haven't done.
What's a pity?
Well, that's me, buggered the
That's me
newness.
buggered as well.
It's me buggered and all, mother.
Nah,
Aye.
I haven't got anything on my bucket list that I'm bothered about.
I've heard lots of people say, you know, don't look back and think you should have done this and done that. But that's very difficult.
You can't, can you?
No,
Well,
no,
a lot
no.
of people can't.
Well, no, you know, change that, you cannot.
No, I disagree with you. I think you can.
Well,
I'm
Not
not
everybody
gonna-
can.
Yeah, I don't want to look
I'm
back
not
and
talking
wish.
about material things like I want to own a desert island and all that bollocks, and I want to own a millionaire's mansion. I'm talking about real ambitions of travel and such. If you want to go traveling, you can. If you want to do things, you can. You've just got to
Not
go.
everybody
You've
can.
got to go for it. Sorry?
Not everybody can, though.
Why
No.
not though?
Well,
Money?
you cannot just pack in.
Work, you would
Just
just
Well, you
work.
can, I
yourself.
did.
You can actually, but
You
it
can.
takes a lot. You can do anything you want.
You can go
But
away.
it-
A lot of people work while they're away, work their way around the world.
Well, yes, we had some of Joyce's daughters who didn't have a lot of money, but they applied for different jobs where they got fed. Can you remember the one that worked in the airport in Romania or something?
Oh, but it's for holidays, they work the holidays,
They
the
work-
volunteers, the
Volunteers, but they get kept.
for the holidays.
And a few of them it went as volunteers. I mean, at one time you could go and volunteer to work in there. I'm not suggesting you did it this moment in time. Work in a kibbutz, volunteer to go in the kibbutz, and they fed you, and you joined in the kibbutz. You didn't have to be a Jew, but you got a free holiday out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Shay worked in Romania and Josh worked in Kenya
Yeah.
doing voluntary work, and
Yeah.
all that was paid for
Yeah.
because they were educating people.
Auntie Jo started off in Sri Lanka and then went to Myanmar doing voluntary work,
Voluntary
and she was kept for a couple of years.
Yeah, then she
Yeah.
decided, she realised she didn't have enough money to survive when she decided she was going to retire. So she had to take a job with a salary.
Yeah.
But for you to travel, Fiona, the only time you had would have been before Alex came on the scene.
I know.
And then if you'd had maybe like-minded friends who said, oh, I fancy going and doing the work and holiday, that might have got you started. Because Joyce's Margaret went and worked in, was it Amsterdam or in Holland?
Picking grapes.
Picking grapes or something in Holland. That's where she met her husband. The Welsh was it?
Did you pick the wrong grapes?
She picked the wrong one.
She definitely did.
We didn't know she picked the wrong one. But he got himself.
Found a couple of gooseberries amongst the grapes.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Be Clementine.
Aye. Margaret's husband was called Woody Guthrie, but just pure quick.
Well, Woody Johnson,
That's
She was
the
a-
one, Woody Johnson.
He was,
What was
he was
that? Brickleberry.
Brickleberry.
Yeah, right. It is.
That's hilarious, isn't
It
it?
is. Woody Johnson.
And then-
man.
And then his porno name's Luke Summit, isn't it?
I don't know.
And he's like,
I can't remember, but he does have one though.
was your name not dirty enough?
I know. Brilliant. Woody Johnson, man. I like it. That is hilarious. Brickleberry.
It is.
Brickleberry.
Have you seen the spin-off?
No?
Paradise PD. You should watch that. It's on
I've heard about
Netflix.
it. Heard of that. I didn't realise it was a spin-off of Brickleberry.
You're talking a foreign language to me and Mum.
Brickleberry
Yes.
is a really funny.
It's a TV show.
It's funny. It's a cartoon though. It's like it's very funny though. Very funny.
It's really rude.
Very rude.
The rudest cartoon I've ever seen, probably.
Mm.
What's it called? What's it called? What channel is it on?
Brickleberry. I don't know what it's on.
It's on Netflix.
Very rude. I'll watch it.
It won't be anymore, actually. Would have got took off.
Brickleberry.
Right, Kitty Winkles, I'm going.
Right, see you later.
No, Disney Plus. Yes, Fiona, take it easy.
We'll have to-
Bye.
Sort out what we're doing about Friday night.
Friday night we're going to
Yeah.
Can you hang fire? Stay there because